Dubai's WTA 1000 preview, Sabalenka and Swiatek pull out of Dubai. The rules are quite tricky with mandatory events, but I'm still skipping a couple of events in order to protect my body, because I struggled a lot last season. Even though the results were really consistent, some of the tournaments I had been playing completely sick or I've been really exhausted from overplaying. This season, we will try to manage it a little bit better, even though they are going to fine me by the end of the season. Aryna Sabalenka, the world number 1 and 2, have signaled that they are prepared to miss some WTA 1000s this season, rather than commit to a full schedule that they feel is excessive. Under the WTA's current rules, top players are obliged to compete in all 4 Grand Slams and the 10 WTA 1000 tournaments, as well as at least 6 WTA 500 events, and the penalty for missing such a commitment ranges from rankings point deductions to monetary fines. Sabalenka, who reached the Australian Open final last month and lost to Elena Rybakina, pulled out of the Qatar Open and has not played since Melbourne, saying she is not feeling well enough. The Belarusian statement released by the tournament reads, "I'm really sorry I have to withdraw from Dubai. I have such a special connection with the tournament, the fans and the city. Unfortunately, I am not feeling 100%, but I hope to be back next year and wish the tournament a great event." Swiatek also expressed her regrets to fans who were hoping to see her compete in Dubai, saying, "I am sorry to announce that I will not be playing Dubai this year due to a change of schedule. I hope I will come back next year to experience the next tournament. See you guys in Indian Wells." The Pole, who was beaten by Maria Sakkari in the Qatar Open quarterfinals on Thursday, said after her AO defeat to Rybakina in the quarters that she is prepared to miss some WTA 1000 tournaments in order to fix some technical issues that she was unable to address during the off-season. "I don't feel it's possible to do that in the short period of time that we have between tournaments," Swiatek said. "So, last year, I had trouble with making this kind of decision, but this year, I'm trying to change my approach. So I think we'll skip some 1000 tournaments. I was never in this position, so I don't know what the result will be, but I think it's necessary because if you want to improve your game, unless I want to stay the same and just prepare for every tournament, then I can do that as well. I'll play well, but if I want to improve something, it will be nice to have some time. Unfortunately, calendar doesn't give that." Speaking ahead of Melbourne, Sabalenka said, "The rules are quite tricky with mandatory events, but I'm still skipping a couple of events in order to protect my body, because I struggled a lot last season. Even though the results were really consistent, some of the tournaments I had been playing completely sick or I've been really exhausted from overplaying. This season, we will try to manage it a little bit better, even though they are going to fine me by the end of the season. But it's tricky to do that. You cannot skip 1000 events. It's really tricky, and I think that's insane what they do. I think they just follow their interests, but they're not focusing on protecting all of us." The Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championship statement reads, "We are sorry that Aryna and IGA have both withdrawn from this year's tournament. They both have huge amounts of followers here in Dubai, and we were looking forward to seeing them competing on our courts once again. We wish them continued success for the season and look forward to seeing them back in Dubai next year." Dubai concludes the Middle East swing and is the second WTA 1000 tournament in as many weeks. Qualifying action is already underway, while main draw singles and doubles play starts on Sunday, with the finals to be played on Saturday, February 21st, the doubles at 4:30 p.m. local time followed by the singles. The tournament is being played on the outdoor hard courts at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Stadium, in the Aviation Club Tennis Center, with a singles draw featuring 56 players, including 43 direct entries, 8 qualifiers, 4 wild cards and 1 special exempt spot, and the top 8 seeds will receive buys into the 2ND- round. In the absence of Sabalenka and Swiatek, Elena Rybakina is the number 1 seed, with Coco Gauff, Jessica Pegula and Amanda Anisimova occupying the next 3 seeded positions. Pegula is back in action after not playing the first WTA 1000 tournament of 2026 in Doha. Also scheduled to return in Dubai is Belinda Bencic, who got sick in Abu Dhabi and was not in Doha, and Australian Open. Quarter-finalist Iva Jovic. The other most notable omission is Madison Keys, now ranked 16 in the world, who is recovering from an injury, while Naomi Osaka, Marta Kostyuk, Eva Liss, and Marketa Vondrousova also withdrew from the tournament with injuries. Filipina sensation Alexandra Ila has moved into the main draw after American McCartney Kessler pulled out with a lower back injury. The draw made on Saturday sees Rybakina, the number 1 seed, likely to have to beat Qatar Open finalist Karolina Muchova, world number 9 Alina Svitolina and 2-time Grand Slam winner Coco Gauff if she is to reach the final in Dubai. The Kazakh starts her campaign against either Tatiana Maria or a qualifier before a possible meeting with 15th seed Muchova in the 3RD round. Muchova, who faces Victoria Mboko in the final of the Qatar Open on Saturday, starts off against a qualifier or a lucky loser, and, if she wins her opener, she could face Emma Raducanu in the second round, who also faces a lucky loser or a qualifier in the 1ST round. If the seedings hold, then Rybakina is scheduled to face 7th seed Svitolina in the quarterfinal, although the Ukrainian has a tough path, facing either Paula Badosa or Katerina Siniakova in the second round before a possible meeting with 9th seed Bencic in the 3RD. Rybakina is projected to meet number 3 seed Gauff in the last 4. But the American has struggled recently and she is coming off a shock second-round exit in Doha ahead of facing either Yelena Ostapenko, a semi-finalist in Qatar, or Anna Kalinskaya, who reached the quarters in the second round, while 14th seed Emma Navarro is a possible opponent in round 3. That a Gauff-Jasmine Paolini quarterfinal could be on the cards, but the latter will likely have to navigate her way past Ila, who faces a qualifier or lucky loser in the first round, and 10th seed Linda Noskova en route to the last 8. World number 4 Anisimova headlines the bottom half of the draw, and she starts against either Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova or Barbara Krejcikova, while she could meet 13th seed Ludmila Samsonova in the third round and defending champion Mira Andreeva in the quarterfinal, although the Russian will probably have to beat the informed Victoria Mboko, a finalist in Qatar, in the third round to get their point. 5th seeded Andreeva faces either Laura Siegmund or Daria Kasatkina in the second round, while 11th seed Mboko starts her campaign against Jacqueline Christian before a possible meeting with Kristina Buxa. The winner of 4th quarter will likely face 4th seeded Pegula in the semifinal, with the American handed a kind draw, starting against a lucky loser or qualifier in the second round before a possible All-American clash against 18-year-old compatriot Iva Jovic, while she is projected to meet 8th seed Ekaterina Alexandrova in the quarter-final AS in Doha. There is $4,088,211 in prize money at stake at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships. Below is a full breakdown of